Hey, it's Christopher Huff here, and today I want to talk about the new book coming into the Fragments series called Fragments Shards of Peace. This is the second book in the entire series, and it will continue of new threats, more action, and a lot more. Let's get started. By the way, if you haven't already, you should check my previous content that shows Fragments 1 and even the novel, which is officially out. I feel like this is a big spoiler for Fragments 2 or even the rest of the series because this continues on what happened before Fragments 2. I will be talking about everything that is in Fragments 2, which is a spoiler to Fragments 1, and I suggest that you go look at my previous content so you can know what's going on. Enjoy. In this new book, Fragments Shards of Peace, Owen is now located in Vegas. Because of what happened in Fragments 1 with Ellie, Josh, Lydia, and all the other characters, he is now looking for a new and better life, which eventually starts going downhill in Vegas. In this book, as Owen goes to Vegas, he will develop new allies and new threats and even try to get a new life. What he's trying to do is erase his past, which doesn't happen, obviously. And with that being said, Owen is trying to forget what happened in the past from Fragments 1 and is trying to start a whole new leaf in a whole new life and even switching his identity at some point in the book. Also in this book, Owen will not only develop one, but two more love interests that brings him into even more situations, dangerous situations, and a lot more threats. Even in gang violence, mafia violence, and even other organizations that does not like him for the things that he's done. For obviously you know that he tries to protect the ones that he is closest to, he also gets into many problems with himself as well. With Owen's new so-called allies that he gains in the story isn't just meeting them from any ordinary place. They are met from a dangerous situation that Owen goes through by trying to be too nosy with another individual. But these two allies that he gains will eventually be assistants to him and actually become friends with him, and they will actually have a close bond, helping him with one of his love interests, and not only that, different situations that he faces in the future. As Owen developed these new allies, he is now affiliated in gang-related wars. For these two allies met him for trying to escape these gangs, but also rob them at the same time. With that being said, Owen is trying to help them, also getting him into other sticky situations while he's trying to deal with his love life and also protect his love interest the best he can. Also in the book, Owen develops two neighbors that lives next to him, one being the landlord and the other being the landlord's younger sister. With Owen trying to create a relationship with the landlord to be on good terms, he ends up catching feelings for the landlord, putting him in even more problems, and not only that, even more vulnerability to his actions and emotions. With all of this in play, Owen will eventually fall into a depression in the book, for him feeling like he is not deserving of love or anything else. He moved to Vegas to have a new leaf in life. With not only that, he wanted to live alone. All of that changed when eventually the new relationships that he gained not only put him in more problems, but also put him in more of an emotional depth than he was before. Overall, the book will be more intense, more action-packed, and more violent than it was in Fragments 1. With that being said, Owen will not only fall into more emotional depth, but he will also have more rage inside of him because of what he can and cannot do. With not only him trying to protect the ones that he is closest to, but also trying to fulfill his own satisfaction in violence. With all that being said, thank you for watching this video. I hope Fragments 2 piques your interest into this entire franchise. My name is Christopher Huffin, and I'll see you in the next one.